Hello, Sharks. I understand we're to give you an update on where we are so far with our proposed work to get our metrics where they belong. So, to briefly outline what our original plan was on the install division for myself and Dave, we are here to get our labor rate at or below 9%. There's a lot of moving parts to that, but the general idea is that we should be below 9%. Our committed actions to that plan were to really help dig into vetting the jobs and setting the right person to the right call on every install with our install coordinator, and then subsequently vetting all of our sold and closeout emails to ensure that we're having one-day job completion, along with also establishing what individual job costing is so that we can use that to create more training opportunities and hold our technicians accountable to upholding the ABC standard. So far, we have been able to sit with our coordinator 3 times a day, every day this week, to make sure that we're getting the right tech to the right call. We've also been sitting every day and vetting all of our sold and our closeout emails to make sure that jobs are getting done in one day, they are being held to the ABC standard, and they are being filed away correctly for any other of our administration staff that needs to see those things. We've also been this week starting the tracking of our job, job costing, so that we can establish a baseline for what our top techs perform and where our bottom techs perform, so that we can really see what the difference is between those. It's difficult to really gather that data in just 1 week to have a true solid number. What we are finding, though, is that our top technicians are well below 8%, and some of our lower performing technicians are sitting between the 9 and 11%. So we can clearly see where the training opportunities are there. We won't truly have knowledge of what our efforts look like until next week. As for the install division, our labor rates and the way that we track those are usually 1 week behind. So what we're looking at right now for labor rate is still 2% below where it should be, or where it was, but still about 2 points higher than where Dave and I would like it. It was at 12 and some change, and now it's right at 10 and some change. Dave and I would really like it to be, below 9, closer to 8% or better. And then we're also tracking our failed inspections, any sort of return and warranty work, so that we can establish trends and more training opportunities. As of right now, I think what we've learned the most is that our top technicians, especially when paired with a top helper, really do perform at well below, in a good way below, what our expected labor percentage would be. Like I said, we're seeing a really, much lower than 8%, 7.5, 7.2, 6.8 in a couple of instances. And really learning how to best train our newer installers and our lower performing installers to get them as close to that 9% or below. As of right now, our committed actions are just staying the course, really, just continue on the path that we're on, establishing these trends, establishing these baseline numbers so that we can really train to the best of our ability, and making the most progress that we can over the next month to really get accurate numbers and accurate detailed results on these things. If you have any other questions, I'll see you in the meeting later today. Thank you.